Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. In Game 6 of the National League Championship Series, the Cubs racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the Dodgers at home, clinching the league pennant and the right to represent the National League in the World Series in just a couple of days. And that'll do it for today's postseason recap. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the American League Championship Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
It's been a tight series so far, which we kind of expected when we started. But now it's backs up against the wall time. The series has shifted locations, and now these guys need to win the final 2 games at home to win it. This crowd should certainly help, but they've still got a tough task at hand.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, what's the key to them earning a World Series berth here in hostile territory?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in, it's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
In the second spot, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Severino is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
The 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Angels are gone in order. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Kinsler. Simmons over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. In now, Justin Upton. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Justin Upton.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Upton, or simply J-Up, he was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And the Angels are going to have their first hit of the ball game. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. Damon Ulysses is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Zach Cozart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Here's Luis Valbuena now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Takes a knee-high fastball. On the ground to the right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting eighth, first baseman number 5.
Here's Albert now. Previous history with Luis Severino, batting at an even .400. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. And Albert swings and misses. Good rip at the fastball, but it's 0-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that pitch.
And that's going to be a base hit, so the Angels are able to score first. It's 1-0.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. You're going to get a swing outside the zone, 1-1.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Angels get just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Angels 1 and the Yankees nothing. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugouts fired up and excited to punch back.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So striding in, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Right over the middle, knee high. Stanton, the runner at second with 1 away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you see there, the winner in this series will have most of the country rooting against them as they'll take on the Chicago Cubs in the World Series. First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Balls and no strikes.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage.
2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Yanks leave 1. They're down 1-0. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
Leading off for the Angels.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Andrelton Simmons.
And the changeup is way low that time. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Swing and a ground ball to 3rd. And he'll just beat the throw to 2nd. He's in there. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it 1st. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Stepping in, Mike Trout. First time up, he went down looking. Lays off 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
That evens it up 1-1. None out, runners at 1st and 2nd. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-1 to him now. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. He could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Hit out towards 2nd. Gloved by LeMahieu. On to 1st as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Angels strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Brett Gardner now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Calhoun looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, Luke Boyd. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Here it comes, 0-2. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Second baseman.
Digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. First offering on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. One out, nobody on. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. LeMahieu hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Count still at 1-2. LeMahieu stands at second with two gone. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We're through three in the Bronx, all even at one apiece. Now at the plate, Zach Cozart. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And there's strike two as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Angel shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Now batting.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Valbuena with a 2-2 count now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball, 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch coming, here it is. Left side of the infield, into the shift. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Into the second deck and gone. Two-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. His fourth long ball of this series, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead. In real time, it was obvious that ball was crushed, and with show track, we see our eyes didn't deceive us. The exit velocity checked in on 119 miles an hour, which is right up there with some of the hardest hit balls we've seen.
The batter, designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. An 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Digging in now for the Yankees, Damon Ulysses. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now a bunt attempt here. Pujols scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding into the box, Brett Gardner. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting off.
He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Gardner is on his way home, and a relay to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
First delivery to him on the way. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Upton going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 4-1 New York. Digging in, Albert Pujols. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
First baseman, number 5.
First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Hit back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Carlos Perez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Changeup in for a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
And the pitch. Strike called, 2-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels are gone in order. They trail it 4-1. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here it comes. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Fouled off. A 1 pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Make it 5-1.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to Pujols at first, and it's a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
In now, Edwin Encarnacion. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So stepping in, Mike Trout. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Standing in now, Zach Cozart. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 on its way. A fastball right over the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels lead. Parker Bridwell enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 62.
Ready for another shot now, Damon Ulysses.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Damon Ulysses.
First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Now the 0-1. High pop-up. Balbuena over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 11.
Brett Gardner will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Third baseman.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Bridwell playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
0-2, here it comes. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another 0-2 home. Hit down the third baseline. There is Balbuena. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back here in the Bronx, Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here.
Third baseman, Luis Balbuena.
First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Adam Ottavino takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. And he gets ahead 0-1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Valbuena aboard here at first with nobody out. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Here's Albert now. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are two away. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Angels strand one. They're down here 5-1. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. So far, 2 for 3.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Kinsler's there for it. And that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. In the air now, out to left. Upton's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Mike Moustakas, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 5-1. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68, Ellen.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrelton Simmons. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's gone 2 for 6. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. High and deep to straightaway right. Calhoun going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Edwin Encarnacion now.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. Justin Upton will start things out when we return. Game 6 is on to the 9th inning now. The Yankees are out in front, 5-1. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. Aroldis Chapman takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Here's Justin Upton now. Grew up with the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Zach Cozart. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one, here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Ready once again, Luis Valbuena. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. In there, no balls and a strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Angels down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason.